Imagine a photo of the sun setting by the Aiguille d'Étretat, the needle of Étretat, a scene that the artist Monet painted in 1883 in Normandie, France. Is it possible? Does it happen? Let's figure it out. Hello, PhotoPiller, Raphael the Bar here. The question is, was Claude Monet a liar? Did he fake his famous sunset at Étretat in 1883? Was he an advanced form of Photoshopper? Or, on the contrary, was he an advanced form of a photopiller? And he did imagine, plan and paint a real sunset by the needle of Étretat. Well, let's figure out. Let's use the planning power of PhotoPills to figure out the shooting spot, shooting date, and shooting time. The same scene, the same sunset that Monet painted occurs again. If it occurs, so you can go and capture it. Let's go. Okay, the first thing I'll do is to use Google Street View to figure out the shooting spot or the spot where Monet painted that scene. So I'm here in Plage d'Étretat in Normandie, France. Here I have the famous arch and the famous needle, the Aiguille d'Étretat, which appear in Monet's painting. So based on the position of these two subjects here, I'm gonna look for a spot over here to see if I can get a sunset. And for that, I'm gonna use Google Street View, and I've checked it, and I know that the view from here is perfect and it matches Monet's painting. Look at this. This is the scene that Monet painted, but the sun over here, setting right over here next to the aiguille, the needle. And this needle is about 70 meters tall. Very important to know the height of your subject when you want to plan a shot. So with this height, 70 meters, I'm gonna get the sun around 25 meters, more or less, over here. Perfect. I think I found my shooting spot. Let's go back to PhotoPills. Okay, perfect. Let's plan the shot. The first thing I've done is to place the red pin right at the shooting spot, right where Monet painted, more or less. Here we have the red pin next to these cliffs here. Pretty cool. And here I have my subjects, the needle and the natural arch. So next step is to place the black pin where I want the sun to be. So go to panel number 2 here and tap on the button on the panel and place the black pin right where you want the sun to be. And by guessing, and by looking at Monet's painting, I think the sun was more or less right here next to this beautiful siesta here, Aiguille d'Étretat, the needle of Étretat. Very cool. So I have my shooting spot, the red pin position, and I want the sun to be aligned with the red pin next to my subject setting, next to the needle. So next step is to tap on Find, so the Find button, super important, and Sun at azimuth and elevation on iOS, Find Sun on Android, and now let's tap at date range and set the date range starting today. So I'm telling PhotoPills to start looking for results today, and the end date I'm gonna set it in, let's say, 1 year. So I've just set the date range I want PhotoPills to look for possible days the shot I want occurs. Very cool. Now I have to set the way I want the sun to be, the azimuth and the elevation. The azimuth is already set because this yellow pin you see on the map is linked to the black pin, and as you see, the yellow pin is right where I place the black pin, where I want the sun to be. And this yellow band is the tolerance, the plus minus 2 degrees of tolerance. In this case, I'm gonna reduce it a lot because I want to be really precise with this planning. So tap on numeric here at the bottom, and as a tolerance, let's use, let's say 0.5, for example. Super precise. Now, PhotoPills will look for results, possible days the sun is within this yellow band, within these directions. Very cool. Now let's set the elevation. So tap on elevation, and for the elevation I'm going to use the numeric tool to set it, and the error I'm gonna set it to 0.1 because I want to be super precise again. And as an apparent height above the yellow pin, this is the apparent height of the sun above the yellow pin ground level. I'm gonna set it to 25 because more or less by looking at Monet's painting, I'm guessing that the center of the sun is at less than half of the height of the needle. So the height is 70 meters. I'm gonna set it to 25 meters here. I want the center of the sun to be at 25 meters. Awesome. And now tap on the magnifying glass icon on the top right hand corner to get the possible dates. And as you see, you have like two periods the year, two periods, yeah, in November and in January and February. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check February 1st, 2025, for example, and see if I can get the photo I want. And yeah, the sun is pre-aligned with the black pin, as you see, and the sun height, according to the top panel, is 25.6 meters, and in brackets you have the size of the sun, 9.5 meters, and also you have it displayed on the map. This orange band you see on the map here represents the size of the sun, this 9.5 meters that you see on the top panel. So I think I have a pretty cool plan, and I could adjust a little bit my shooting spot a bit south to align the sun more with the black pin, but I think I got my shooting dates. As you remember, you had two periods in the year to shoot the shot, in November and in early February, and this is my plan. So if on February 1st, 2025 at 5:50 p.m. according to the time bar, I am at the right pin position, I'm gonna be able to leave and photograph the sun setting next to l'Aiguille d'Étretat, like Monet painted. Pretty cool. Now I could keep planning my photo. For example, I could plan my focal length, and to do it I need to tap on the map settings button here, and on the map tools tap on field of view to plan the focal length, go back to the map, and now introduce your camera. I'm gonna use the Nikon Z6 that Tony uses. I have a 50mm on the map display. This is the focal length, the field of view of a 50mm. I'm gonna try 100. And now I think I have something that's similar to what Monet got. Maybe I'm gonna try 150. Let's see, just to give it a try. That's pretty accurate, I think. Maybe more like this. I'm gonna go back to 100, I think. Yeah, more or less like this, because there was more ocean to the right of the sun. So with the 100mm, I think I can get something that's pretty similar to Monet's painting. Awesome. So no, Monet was not a liar. He was a photopiller. The sunset he painted was 100% real. And if you want to go and capture it, you know the dates, and if you want the coordinates, here you have the latitude and longitude of the red pin position, the shooting spot. And if you go and capture it, please go to PhotoPills in my staff menu and tap on awards and submit your photo to the PhotoPills awards via the submit button here. Awesome. And if you wish to learn more how to plan and photograph sunrise and sunsets, or the moon, or the Milky Way, I invite you to download and study well our super detailed photography guides. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video to the guides and in the first comment below. Check it out. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye!